Welcome back to the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I'm Katrina Ness, joined by
Vanessa Collins, and we are here with a legend in the automotive space, specifically fixed ops, Bill Demaree from the Tom Wood Auto Group. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, thanks for having me. This is a fantastic event. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, so you do a lot at the Tom Wood Auto Group, 13 rooftops, and you oversee their entire fixed operations. Tell us what you're seeing in the industry and what you're currently up to.
So the industry, I think it shifts every year, and I think this year it's shifted for the good on the AI space. So AI and
Sure.
robotics is I'm big into that space. Leadership training, big into that space, and I think this is the year 2025, 2026. We've seen a huge increase in the quality of the AIs that are out there.
Yeah. A lot of what we've been talking about recently has been AI, like you've been saying. It's been one of the biggest buzzwords. But I really like to tie in efficiency to that. I think AI is an amazing tool that makes so many different aspects and operations more efficient. How do you guys really use AI, or have you even started really implementing different AI tools in your dealerships?
So I have several AIs within the dealerships. The efficiency of it, Numa, and I'll talk really quick about Numa. Numa is a fantastic partner.
Yeah.
There's something up and coming, and what Numa has done is allowed us to communicate better with our customers. So if they call and just simply they call and hang up because nobody answered the phone, it sends an alert to the team that, hey, Jesse Smith just called and hung up, and it will send an automated text to the guest say, I noticed that you called and didn't get it, but would you like for us to speak to you? That communication
Yeah.
just helps with the efficiency and the customer experience.
And it's crucial for retention too. These customers, they want to be treated like family. They want to be treated very kindly, and that's really what it's about. We're in the people business. And when retaining these customers, specifically in the service department, having that clear communication and that great relationship is crucial.
It is. I can tell you another efficiency is a company we use called Rockad, and Rockad has an AI feature
Awesome.
that is a booster. It's called Rockad Booster, and what it does is it sends us information on sales from an AI standpoint of like commodities and things. So it allows the manager to get out of the office, coach his team, look at what the percentages is on the sales and upsells of certain products, and allows them to coach and train on the drive, which is where we want them.
Wow. Wow. Pivoting a little bit here, Bill, a lot of people say there is a tech shortage. Now, you say there is a tech development shortage. So, what are you doing at the Tom Wood Auto Group to kind of grow from within and acquire more techs?
So I love that question because there's not a tech shortage in my world
Yeah.
because we've been talking about this for years of like, we need more technicians, we need more technicians. And it's easy to sit in an office and say, we need more technicians, but what are you doing about it? What we've done is developed a program. We teamed up with the state of Indiana. We teamed up with Vincennes University, and we've developed a dual core credit state funded program within our organization. We have 20 high school kids, 17 junior, 3 seniors. They come to our dealership every day, 5 days a week for 3 hours. So think about we're now the career center for these 5 high schools. These kids come over,
So,
they're learning the trade. We're paying them as a senior. If they're senior, we pay them $16 an hour to kind of encourage them to like, hey, is this really what I want to do? So we're developing our own techs. I have 56 more on standby for next year. If we can bring them through our program, we're developing the community, not just Tom Wood, because obviously I can't probably hire 56 techs. So
yeah.
we're going to develop the community of technicians in the Indiana market.
Wow, Bill, that is truly amazing. And you're really showcasing the possible opportunities for these young professionals to grow within maybe an aspect of the automotive industry that they didn't even know would be a good
Right.
fit. So to be able to give them that opportunity coming right out of high school is truly special and something that I think a lot of dealerships need to start implementing more. So if you had the opportunity to share with a dealer that would like to get into something like this, what would you recommend they start doing?
Yes, reach out to your state, number one, to find out what it's going to take to get state funded.
Sure.
The dual core credit is the crucial part because they're coming in and earning college credits so they can go on to Northwood University.
Yeah.
They can go on and transfer these credits and really make something of themselves that maybe they didn't even dream about.
Right. Exactly.
Bill, what are you currently focusing on in your service departments to drive performance?
So our performance is really training. And it's we've built all new processes around video. We're doing
Wow.
all 100% video MPI with our
That's
partners.
so important.
So we're doing all the inspections now with a very well scripted and documented process. We just developed and printed and launched the Service Advisor Handbook, which spells out exactly from A to Z of how to be a service advisor.
Yeah.
So I can take anybody from Northwood or wherever and teach them this skill with the document processes we have. So
That is so important because especially with MPI videos, a lot of the times the techs are taking the videos, but the service advisors aren't sending them out, or they're not getting enough views because the customers are coming in and they're not aware that they're going to receive a video like that. And so nailing down that process is super important. And I love that you're kind of process oriented in that sense.
and the most important thing is we're asking technicians to shoot a video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we showing them what a good video looks like? Are
Right.
we processing this out and coaching and training all of them to do it
Quality
the right way?
videos.
Yes.
Absolutely. Tech videos are huge in the industry right now. We see that being a great asset to the customers and really getting that experience and seeing what is needed with their car
For
at the service
sure.
department. And it really helps the service advisor sell at the end of the day.
Yes.
So it's really a win-win.
Transparency is key. And I know there are other solutions out there that are providing that transparency to customers as well. Like before the camera started rolling in the green room, we talked about kind of how you've implemented UVI, for example, into all 13 of your dealerships, which is super exciting. And how has that been?
UVI has been a great partner for us and the transparency. Our customers now, they expect it. They know when they come in, they're going to scan their own vehicle.
Yeah.
One of the problems we've had in the industry is we get blamed for things. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. The wheel had a scrape on it, and with the accusations against us, and we just simply take care of the customer.
Right.
When we put in the UVI system, our first one 4 years ago, that went away.
Right.
And what we learned is we should be transparent as well and show that information to the guests when they come through with a scan. So we've developed little centers around Indianapolis, or recon centers, that we're picking up business of dents, dings, wheels, paint, all that work that we've never found in the service drives, that now we are capitalizing on that as an actual income on the fixed op side.
And it builds trust between you and the customer as well.
It does. It does.
It really does.
For sure. Well, what is on the horizon for you for 2026? It's still, early in the year. What are you looking forward to?
2026, I'm excited to finalize all the processes and our entire fixed ops team. I mentioned the Service Advisor Handbook is completed. It is completed, published, done. It's being filmed in Rocked now for certification.
Nice.
We have a Parts Manager Handbook that we're working on, a Marketing Handbook for parts and service, and then the final is the fixed op total sales process. By the end of 2026, it will be done and ready to be printed, and it will go in Rocked to be trained.
Wow. Bill, you are doing amazing things, and you're a stellar example of what we need in this industry, specifically in retail. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. And for those online, stay tuned because there is a lot more to come.